Okay, this is about world spawn, give or take a couple of feet, blocks, whatever. I have only been playing Minecraft for about 2 months, so I knew nothing coming into this game at all. I had a little bit of help from my friend Chaotic. He has directed me a little bit. I have since watched some videos on building and redstone and whatnot, but I started out with no knowledge. I played the demo, which is actually very robust and highly recommended. Even if you are an experienced Minecrafter, I would go back and try it again because there is new stuff there that is quite good. Anyhow, this is how I survived my first few Minecraft evenings. Little dirt hut underneath a tree. It works very well. It got me through. Crafting table, furnace, and then we started building, and I started building in the swamp. Oops. Well, we get to sleep in the dirt hut. Okay. This is the house since then. This was one of the very first Minecraft things I did with redstone. This is a boat dispenser. Dispenses boats for us to use. It mostly works. Items get sucked into there and then they're ready to dispense again. Had a little help with that one from a friend. Over here, we'll just take a walk around the house real quick. As I've said before, everything in Minecraft is a work in progress, but I am pretty happy with how this house has turned out. Just got done redoing it all, completely remodeled. It's the overhead map of the area. Little "you are here" board. You are here board. This is the "you are here" board. Okay. Vines grow naturally in the swamp, which is where we built this place. So it's kind of cool as a little extra layer of interestingness. This is was supposed to be a farm. As you can see, my wheat and carrots didn't do so well. What also happens in the swamp is slimes spawn anywhere. So even though I have set up a prevention system for mobs to get in here, they have gotten in here and jumped around and destroyed my farm. This is the back porch area. I'll show that off real quick. Little sitting area. There's the stained glass window I've been working on. And it's built in the swamp, so that means it's surrounded by water. So creepers, a monster in here, can't blow up my stuff. It's pretty nice. So it's all floating, pretty much. Howdy, mister. He does have glowstones. I'll come back to him in just a minute. So this is my smelting system. What happens here is you input items. We'll just input some of these cactuses into this minecart. I'll pull these out. Oops. So it'll start cooking. But you turn this on, the minecart goes back and forth and delivers whatever item into those hoppers below, and then it starts to cook. And with 6 furnaces, you're able to output a whole lot more than 1. This here is goes into my item sorting system. Which is down below. It's fed by bamboo, which we just got to see it fire. So what's basically happening is these observers notice that the bamboo has grown in front of them and says, hey, fire, and it fires all of these pistons at the same time, which cuts all the bamboo down. This minecart then picks up the bamboo. It's glitching out right now, but it's still working. Feeds the bamboo into this system, which then this furnace uses the bamboo to cook fuel. The minecart doing a U was my idea. Chaotic helped me get an epiphany for a single redstone line to operate both sides of the same system. It was a great idea. One of the very first redstone designs I made was a sheep shearer, which is in here. I'll actually set some shears in there. Good dogs. So what happens is, they come down the water, they step on the pressure plate, they get sheared first, and then they get pushed to the side second. It happens very quickly though. And then the wool falls into the hoppers, which comes into here. And as you can see, it works very well. Cute little guys. It's not as fast as some other designs, but it's all my design. Okay. feel like there's less sheep than there was, but I think all the colors are still here. Very noisy. Chaotic built this area for me, the redstone room we call it. An area where I get to practice away from the house safely. Little stupid designs I come up with. Which of course I don't have any redstone torches, so let's make one. Just dumb stuff like this. Just kind of playing around with clocks and pistons. It'll run forever like this. Also really loud. Okay, and this was a what they call AFK fish farm. You stand here with a fishing pole and fish in this little bit of water, and it feeds all the little fishes into the boxes here and treasures. Alright, inside we go. Little living room area. Cool dining room. Kitchen area. All the basics are here. Here's a cauldron for dyeing stuff, a smoker for cooking, a loom for dyeing stuff. I get my wool here. I've hidden the dyeing stuff here. Food. Lots of food. This is the storage area. Room for growth. This is all the non-bulk items. Just all the usable stuff, redstone, nether stuff, all my terracotta. Different kinds of woods. Miscellaneous box. Toolbox. And 3 drop barrels, so you just come in and just drop whatever. And I'll come in and take care of it later. In a saddle box, but whatever. This is the porch area that you saw a minute ago. We'll head upstairs. Oh, here's a cool thing. So, I'm gonna throw some dye and stuff in here. So this, normal looking fireplace, except there's a switch here. Pop that open, reveals a treasure chest. And in that treasure chest, you can throw dirt, some dye, whatever you want. Close it up, and it'll start firing items into the water down here. And they will go downstairs. They're heading to my auto item sorting system, which I also have the smelter hooked up to. That box there will send it to the same place. And the smelter itself. I forgot about that. I can open this guy up here, and it'll just feed straight into this system too. Or I can keep it closed like I normally do, so I can fill up with experience points and gain levels. Oops. This chest here is also the same thing. Cool. We'll head upstairs first. This is all new. I got some guest rooms. All of this is just got done, so it's still a work in progress. I've got beds in each one. This is Chaotic's room. In my room. Do a little sleep. We have the enchanting anvil, disenchanting area. Upstairs, this is going to be a library. Enchanting table for magical stuff. Brewing station. This is the map wall. This is a much more zoomed out map. That is where we are currently. You can see the little bits of different coloration where I've been working here. That's my home. Alright, downstairs we go. And here are the items still going down. There's a treasure room here. Little hidden thing I built. Kinda cool. Got all the different kinds of treasures in it. These are emerald blocks. Diamonds. Gold blocks. Iron blocks. Lapis lazuli blocks. Coal. And redstone. My item sorting system. The items are firing down here. And right now they're going into this one. My wood, here's stone, dirt, cobblestone, all the different types of woods that are available in the game. Fish, I've got cooked cod, which is the food that I eat all the time. Sand, glass, and terracotta. And I've got much more room for growth. I'm going to expand it down through here, coming back this way as well. I've got a pretty neat garbage disposal system. We'll throw some of this dye away. I've got grindstone here. This is trash. It will destroy items. What it does is it throws the item into a cactus behind the wall, which instantly destroys itemized things. This is from my AFK fish farm. Basically, it's just boxes of magical items, hand-picked. Lots of different magical things. Over here I've got stuff that's coming from my fish farm and the skeleton farm. My skeleton farm is right there. I'll show you that in a second. But fish, different fishes. These are magical item boxes and unstackables like saddles and boots that come out of the fish farm. And then I'll sort those later. And then I've got, this is an overflow, double-chested overflow. Anything that gets missed by the system ends up here, and I can resort it later or throw it away. This is my skeleton farm. So what happens is they spawn up there, and then they flow down the water, and then they get smushed by the pretty little wool in terracotta and glass. The glass ceiling was Chaotic's idea, which I appreciated. But my design was pretty basic. They come down, they step on a pressure plate, and they get smashed in the face. Works great. They wait patiently in line for their time. They can't see us because of these glass blocks. Or at least they know they can't attack us. They might be able to see us. There's a little guy. I'm gonna turn this off because I have, but it feeds into here, also drops into here, and then goes up inside here and goes into my sorting system. I'll just leave it locked, that way I can turn it off and they'll just stand there and pile up. But up here, we have water with ice, which basically has things flow across them. Here, I'll throw an item in here, maybe. There we go. It will flow straight across down the water and into that overflow, which is in the back, because it didn't have one of these locations designated for it. This is a soul sand item elevator here, which basically means anything that comes through here goes inside here and then gets launched up to the top and then fed into here. Pretty neat stuff. Okay. Go down to the hub next. My obsidian farm is here. So this was basically designed by Chaotic. I helped dig the tunnel. He did most of the work. And here we go. This is the base that I will be working on later. I have started it. I plan on having it be a major redstone area. It allows us to travel very quickly over land. Boop. Okay. Some mine shafts. There's an oblivion gate. If it's nighttime. I feel like it's nighttime. Yeah. So this is the only overworld way into the base. I'm just going to show it off this way. These are the Badlands. This is a work in progress. I want this to be a launcher to launch you out of the mountain. But currently, it doesn't quite work. Anyway, I'll work on the timing later. This is the entrance. It's a flush piston door. Was a delayed circuit. Pretty cool stuff. So right now it's on, which means the door is closed. Here's the delay. There's the other side of it. Good stuff. Anyhow, in here is going to be the base. I haven't done anything with it yet. The only thing I have done is this opens up the stairwell. That lever and this lever both independently operate the same system. So whether you open it or close it from either side, it's got XOR logic built into it. So that's pretty neat. Let me, I want to try to show off the circuit. Boop. There we go. Boop. So in here is the circuit. And then yellow, let's see, that's pink. Okay, yeah, we can get in here. So, that leads down to the bottom lever, and then it comes up here, and then this here on the green. So the black is just the input from this lever, and then this goes down to the other lever, which both feed into this green wool, which is a XOR, XOR, either or logic gate. And I will demonstrate, maybe. That'll kill me. Anyhow, when I flip the lever, this will alternate. So this one will be off, and then these two will be on. Or one of these two will be on, which will cause this to be on. And vice versa. Can't really navigate that well through here, but can't really show more. Anyhow, this is 100% my design. The XOR gates, I studied these when I first started playing. Let me save this. Alright, next we're going to take a little ride to the village and look at the iron farm. Oh yeah, I never described the cactuses. So these guys grow on top there, but they don't like being next to other blocks. So when they grow up one to the fence post, they break, and then they fall into the water, usually, and flow into that chest that I showed you earlier. Okay. Move fishes. And you can see in the distance that, oh, this is a woodland mansion. I haven't been in there yet, but it is huge. Very large. Anyhow, you can see in the distance here, that is a witch hut, which I will be using later to make a witch farm, which is useful for many resources. And this is my failed iron farm. I will get it working eventually, but for now, I've given up. It doesn't work on the PS4. This is a people elevator on both ends here and here. And then this one and this one are monster elevators. How this works is they spawn up here. The golems are supposed to spawn up here, slide down and fall into the water, and then get dragged into the lava and get burned up here. And then the items will fall into the water here and flow into here. But as you can see, it's not working. There's nothing in here. Not working. It is spawning a lot of cats. That's it. So we'll go up the monster elevator. This has been mostly disassembled. These elevators work great though. As you can see, there's Frankie. This is a zombie in a minecart. There we go, I named him. I named him that because I got tired of using Frankie name tags because they kept dying. Got him though, he's in there now. So these guys are in here along with a bunch of cats. But it's not working. What's supposed to happen is they get scared by the monster and then spawn golems. But on the PS4, that system doesn't work. You need 11 of them. The villagers, I mean, to spawn golems. And I'm having a little trouble getting 11 up here. But I'm working on it. I've got the setup here. This is all my design now at this point. What was supposed to happen was Frankie there was supposed to go around the track and scare the bejeepers out of these little guys. And he did. He did a good job. Except that doesn't work on the PS4. So what I did was I put this system in, which is a clock, redstone clock, would send that block back and forth and shoot a piston up and down. And every 4 or 5 seconds or so, a zombie would pop up, scare the little guys for about 4 or 5 seconds, and then pop back down. And he would do that forever. And that was working fantastically, except it doesn't work on the PS4. So I'm working on something else. For now, I'm done with the iron farm. Looks good. Cool deal. Off to the village. And this is a piston gate going in. I made it 3 high. Initially it was 2 high just so I could get villagers out in a boat. That's why this dirt's here, so we can ride the boat out. It's kind of dumb, but it works. And I made it 3 high so I can kill some of these iron golems that are just absolutely everywhere in here. So, for anybody that is familiar with Minecraft, my village is going pretty well. Let me grab some fish here. Oh, I'm full. Hold on. Oh. Okay. I didn't mean to show up full. Let's do this. This. Okay, we're good. This. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so my trading is working really well. These are fishermen. I've got a boatload of puffer fish and tropical fish, and they trade 1 for 1, which is just absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Professors or librarians. You're new. Okay. There's a nitwit. Not great. See, another fisherman. Farmer. So the farmers I can trade these melons to, which I've got a plethora of. As you can see, there are quite a few iron golems up in here. I mean, just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. More. It's beginning near nighttime. About lanterns 1 for 1. I've got some of them trapped as nighttime. Or not. Trying to get this guy up to max level. He's almost there. Yeah. Ah, campfire. Here we go. Now it's nighttime. Good, I get to stare at him as I go to sleep. I don't know where my other dude is. There. You? Nope. Okay. Should be like 3 more fishermen. There's one. Nope, that's a farmer. Huh. Yeah, I'll find him in a minute. I'm out of puffers. This is why I brought so many puffer fish. There they are. Good boy. There he is. Where you been at, Homer? You can see how quickly I can get some emeralds going here. Is that a range? There we go. Alright. Now, we'll demonstrate how I've been getting rid of some of these iron golems. That. Goddamn melons. That. All this stuff goes into the box that I had in my room. So it's pretty convenient. Oh, I got 2 tridents. Nice. Okay. Oops. Get this leash. Go out here and grab one of these fellas. I'll get one out. This plethora. Fuck's sakes. Come here. So he'll just follow me. They do a pretty good job of keeping up. With sheep and stuff, you have to worry about them getting away from them. These guys, they can keep up. I'll tie him here and then smash him. Takes a minute. Built this wall all the way around this thing to keep stuff out and in. I think that's it for me. I'll let this guy die. Pick up my stuff. Alright. And I don't get in trouble for getting them mad, for killing them.